All right, so check this out. In life, you're always going to have some sort of conflict, some sort of controversy, some sort of inconvenience. And the sooner that we're aware of that, and the sooner that we can still move forward and still enjoy the life that we want and still work hard and still stay in our habits, our routines, our rituals, whatever the case may be, to win your day, the better off we're going to be, because it never smooths itself out. It always, when you feel like you've made it to a point where that shouldn't happen anymore, there's always something that comes around to remind you, right? And something that, no matter how much money in the world you have, or if you like a certain routine or certain habit in your house, right? For me, for example, my AC went out this weekend. We've been 2 days without an AC unit, so we got portable AC units. And I could go to an Airbnb, I could go to a hotel, but honestly, that's honestly more inconvenient for me and what I'm trying to accomplish today. And I can just, suck it up, sleep on the couch for a couple of nights, which sucks, right? It's not super enjoyable, but I'm not being a victim about it. I'm understanding, okay, hey, I can't control this, but what I can control is how I react to it. I can control that I can still get up early in the morning. And honestly, this morning I missed this morning. And what I've learned also is a lot of successful people in the world, a lot of people who have what I want, a lot of people who have what a lot of people want, they just miss very, very, very infrequently. And when they do miss, they bounce back even faster. So what do I mean by that? One, they barely miss, right? So their routines, they're cemented, their habits are so perfected that they just get up, there's no feelings involved, they do what they need to do every single day, and they accomplish that very simply. It's very monotonous, it's very boring, there's not a lot of change, not a lot of fluidity to that. And they win because the majority of the world falls off. The majority of the world quits because they can't handle the boringness, the monotonous, the constant grind, the going to the gym when you're sore, the eating the right way when you're sick of eating chicken and rice for every freaking meal, right? But you know what? That's what separates people, the things of that sort. The extra cold calls. It's not always glamorous, but the calling, the post when you're not feeling like it on social media. Those are the things that separate you from the previous version of yourself. And when you don't miss, it's easy to stack those days. A lot of people in the world today, they're moving forward 5 days. They won't miss for 5 days, and then they fall off on the weekend. They take 2 steps back. First off, that's a C-. That's 71% of your life that you are literally winning in, and you're taking that time off. So that's a C-. All of the people in the world want these A+ results with C- work ethic and consistency. So start there, right? Don't miss. Miss as little as possible. And when you do miss, bounce back even quicker. And what I mean by this, is this morning I missed. I didn't get up. I didn't accomplish what I needed to do this morning. But you know what? The old version of me used to think that that was a failure of a day. The old version of me used to just cap it in. Hey, I'll get back at it tomorrow. I can't focus. I can't get back into flow state. I can't be successful with work. I can't close a sale, all because I didn't wake up this morning. That doesn't make sense. I know there's a lot of people out there that feel the same way. It's not just me, right? But the sooner that you realize that you can still win the day just by having a strong back half of the day, it's game over, right? Because now you can bounce back and no external circumstances can defeat you for 2 windows in a row, right? I'm going to have a monster afternoon. I'm going to have a great afternoon. I'm going to have a win of the afternoon. And guess what? That will allow me to win today. Today is Tuesday. I already won Monday. I'm going to win today. I'm going to win tomorrow. As long as I win more often than I lose this week, guess what? Now I've won a week. I've stacked an entire week's worth of days together, and I've won that. Carry it over to next week, the week after that. If I win more weeks in the month than I lose by stacking these habits, by doing the things that I need to do consistently, then guess what? I've won a month. If I win more months out of the year than I've lost, guess what? At the end of the year, I'll be looking up in a better position than I was the year prior. And if I can continue to do that and accelerate and move at a pace and just learn how to win more frequently and learn how to stay consistent and stay on track, then I will ultimately win and improve year after year after year. And another thing to keep in mind is it's not necessarily always winning. The point of being in a good marriage is to stay in a good marriage. You can't win, but you got to show up every day, and it's what you do every single day that allows you to continue to have a good marriage. You can't win at being a good dad. You can't win at being a good father. But the point of being a good dad is just having a relationship with your kids when they're older, right? When you're older, and showing up every single day, showing them that you care and that you're living to become the best version of yourself so that they can become a better version of themselves. If you're in business, if you're in sales, the point isn't to win at business. It isn't to win at sales. It's to stay in business. It's to stay in sales and continue to grow. And once you understand that there really truly is no necessary destination, you will find a lot more peace in the process itself and the day to day. So remember, you want to win every single year. How do you win? You win more months than you lose. You want to win you want to win as many months as possible. How do you win a month? You win more weeks than you lose. How do you win more weeks than you lose? You win more days. So it starts today. It starts by winning. If you didn't win your morning, win your afternoon. If you didn't win your afternoon, let's try to win your morning tomorrow, right? Just always progress forward and understand that you cannot take back. I used to fall into that trap. I used to let that derail my day for hours, and I was just unproductive, and I let it get in the way. So take that message, share it with your friends, share it with someone who needs to hear it, guys. We're here for you. I'm looking forward to crushing it today. Let's go.